Welcome back. We have some farming to do today. Let's get to it. This is my Farmall H. It's a 4-cylinder gas Farmall. I believe it's a 1947. Last year we did some farming, but we tried to break ground with, I used the backhoe bucket a little bit, and then I used my disc plow, which is on the other side, which is not meant for breaking virgin ground. So since then, I at auction got myself a nice ditch plow. By nice, I mean things probably also from 1947, but it works. I definitely have decent ditching, and I'm using my electric winch that's connected to the 12-volt battery currently. It is a 6-volt system. I just don't use lights or anything. This year, I'm thinking I'm gonna do my own version of a Three Sisters planting method. I've heard people say that those aren't good for produce, but I have a huge garden that also produces produce. So this one will be a nice test, and then next year I'll decide if I'm gonna expand or if we'll just do Three Sisters. But it died while we were working yesterday, so I think the first thing we're going to do is go get a little bit of gas. After we finish ditching our first layer, then we will throw some of that manure on it and ditch it again, and then we'll hit it with a disc plow, and she'll be about ready to plant. Probably gonna go ahead and clean out the sediment bowl as well, because that's pretty green. Still smells like gas. Put some clean stuff in there. Rinse it out with my finger a little bit. There was a little bit of sediment in the bottom, a little bit of water, but that was runnable fuel as far as this thing was concerned, I'm sure. But it's the beginning of the season, so you gotta do all the tune-up stuff for it. Change out the sediment bowl, run it full tilt and put your hand over the carburetor, and then let it out right before it dies so it sucks everything through it. And that's about it. Let's get some plowing done before the end of the day, now that I've used the whole day doing other things. Get a nice start video for the day. Go check the mail, see if the seed is here. Yay! We got our seed. Let's go set up the planter and plant the field. We're not even really that late. We're ready to go start planting. We got the tractor, we got the trailer, we got our planter. Put the handles on. So this year we're just gonna be hand planting. I want my rows to be straighter. We got our seed. Let's go get it done. Well, we were done planting anyway, so I guess that's as good an ending for that scene as any. I just got done editing that video, and I had an outro planned that was already recorded, but I decided I wanted to make a different outro, and that would be an update. It's been about 2 weeks since I planted, so this is what I've got growing. You see, we've got all of our lines of corn. I overfilled my hopper a bit, so they overplanted the corn. I'm gonna have to go through and, pick some out so they don't all struggle. Right here, we've got, I believe this was watermelon. I just got done editing, I should remember. It's cucumber, watermelon, I believe, squash, pumpkin, cantaloupe, and then 2 carrots, as well as carrots at the end. This should be a watermelon plant right here. This should be our squash. This should be our pumpkin. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that little guy right there is the first we're seeing of our cantaloupe plants. Little baby. And the only reason I say that is because if you pay attention to what that little guy looks like, there's a spacing that I went with. About at that spacing, there's this little guy. I also planted 2 seeds for every hole, so I've got 2 plants coming up here. Whichever one becomes dominant, I just pull the other. What are you doing? Sir, come here. Hey, sir. Okay, apparently the rabbit wanted to come say hi. There's all sorts of little carrots coming up over here. And then corn everywhere in between. I figured giving an update on the field was a better outro than what I had previously planned. So, hope you like it. Please like, subscribe, comment something that you would have done different. And remember, don't let your meat loaf.
Yeah, pull out of my